My name is Sunna, Associate Professor in the Department of English and member of Language Translation Center.
My name is Tushi Sangla. I am the HOD of Department of Fazl College, and I am the Secretary of Language Translation Cell, Fazl College.
Fazl College is the only college which in Nagaland which started giving AO as a subject. This year, starting from this year, there are 2 other colleges which offer that, but then for so many years it has been the only college that was offering the AO subject. And when they started with this subject, we found that there weren't many texts that the student could study, and especially plays or text stories, poems and all. So we felt that there was a lack when it comes to text which we can prescribe for the students, and so we came up with the idea of having a translation center where we can translate canonical works also, and works that are in existence in English, and translate it into the AO language. That way we felt that it will also build our literature, the bulk of our literature. That was the initial thought. So we sat, discussed about it, and then we felt that it should not be limited only to making textbooks, or that we should look at it as only for specifically for our subject, that it should be rather, we should keep it broad. And so we came up with the motto of retrieving identities, because it involves conservation also. Because again, we also found that just as there were no texts that we could prescribe, there weren't also many writers writing in the AO language, and slowly it was dying out. So if we started a center like this, then we will be able to document things, songs or folk stories and other such things in our language, and again translate it into English so that it will have a wider audience. That was what we felt, and so we came up with this center, and we are doing it. It's around 2-3 years that is running. Very initial, so we are taking small steps, but then still going strong.
To add to what Mem has said, the Translation Center started producing the textbooks which is required for the students studying AO as honors. So students are very much interested. They look forward to have this well-structured syllabus of their own, and then some students are like showing their interest on how to go about translating stories, and then it's in the syllabus also about the translation. So they are interested to do translation, and some students are doing very well. So that's the good impact. Skill Learning Center, in our own dialect, we call it Katsang Licho. Katsang means skilled center, learning center. Okay, so it's been around three years, I think, that we have started off with this, and then we used to take the students to teach them how to make things like basketry and all, and then mura making, and then sometimes we used to outsource people from our community, from our own community, to teach folk songs and folk dance also. So during the semester, during semesters, we used to outsource people from our Jujuimbang village and neighboring villages also to teach the students folklores and dances and all this. So students are learning very much from this LDC. We give the students how to learn about doing all these miniature things that we use in our traditional kitchen, and we used to give them activities so that they will learn how to do that. So through the help of experts, the students learn how to do that. So our LDC is adorned with such miniature cultural intangible objects, as we can see in the LDC right now. So students are learning all that.
To add to her, it's given out as a project work for students to fulfill during the semester. So instead of assignment, clusters or something like that, something to do with their hands, they are asked to bring an object, write something about it, its uses, and how it is made also. And that's how the miniature collection is there in the Ketsang Richu. And in tandem with that, what we have is LTC has also helped in translating, or we have a book which we brought out together with the Au Kakachio Mungdang, known as the Our Kilung Uset. So there also it started out as a project given to students, which was a competition. They brought many different items that our forefathers used, which we no longer have in our modern kitchens. So they identified those items, brought it, how it's made, and then what it is used for. Those were written in our dialect. But we found that it was not, because so many people cannot understand how, and so the market is very small, or the knowledge is only limited to those who speak Ao, and so we felt that it should be translated. And that way, even for the Aos also, those living in towns and cities, many are not aware of the items that our people use, and so we worked with the Ao Students Conference and brought out that book describing what it is used for, how it is made, and what our forefathers did with that. So likewise, even for them also, a project is given, and then students will come with the purpose of that particular item. It's not just Ketsang Richu, or it's not just LTC, even the museum also that the college has, it started out as a project. The department gave the project to the students, they did their field study, and then brought the items, some miniatures, some they could source real items also, and brought it, and that's how we are building up these museums, or the skill center, or even the LTC.